Into the box, Marcus Semien. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Laureano isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he throws it away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
In now, Robbie Grossman. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs, but if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Over to first, Cole. The tag, and he is out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Fouled off. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now back.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air to center field. Laureano is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 10.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, second baseman, Mark Canha.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela. This is line to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Throwing to second.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Urshela stands at second with no outs. A line shot to third base. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Now back, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here's a fly ball well hit. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Hit hard up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, the third.
Stepping into the box, Matt Chapman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this is swung on and missed. So it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell. So I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
A bouncer to the left side. Torres scoops it up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. These are gone in order, but they lead it 3-0.
And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
To the plate now, Torres. To 1-2 now. Line drive base hit.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Hit in the air to right field. Grossman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batter.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. From the belt, the pitch. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And it's fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes, the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag,